Patrol hit spinning, new bands printed, nails acrylic. Wash my hands before I touch these winnings. Brand new denim on tier, wet it. Fans who fed up with that I drop. I'm still hot, shorty. Pick a subject, need to switch that quick. Before I dip, I got 10, 20 business calls, okay. Send me those details, deals on emails. Shorty want my clothes like I did it for a resale. Hold up, I'ma be there. ETA late, cause I gotta do you ain't been in. I'ma get a fee that, make them all say W first name, stepping shoes, you ain't see it. Introduce me to a new name, I forgot it. I got shows, I got mama, I got shorty, I got on my phone. Better watch out for the decline, ayy. On my body, what got design, ayy. Pockets for how many phones, throw peace sign, wait. One hand, busy case, she call me. I be in the city when I need no fame, no pressure, still a contest, why wait? Ayy, I don't let it ride no waves, yeah. She just wanna. Only difference between me and you is me and you on me, not you. That's my favorite part, I'm into me like how my digits do. With that and some Evian, I'm sipping Fiji too. Took a photo up in Fuji Mountain, look like all these views I don't have yet. I'ma need a couch, a PS5, and a bad. I'ma need a towel, wash my face off for. I just need percentage for him, I say you have doubted it. Told us in a bounce, cause I'm me. Paint the canvas like Ali, paint the cameras like I get drippin' before I leave. The crystal on the lease, I'm just stay on the knees. She paid a fee, she got expensive habits. I said me too, I'm clean. Okay, left the and I don't got time, better hurry up. Under 20, I did Forbes, under 30, yeah. Shorty proud I did F1 without a formula. Dip outside the party if there's business conversations. I don't leave the crib without a code like it's Matrix. Plan my outfits out like fashion week is every day. Y'all misunderstanding while my miss is on vacation. Only miss I do is when my only miss I do is when I rap and I don't say that was 2020, now I'm back for a replacement. I can't stand you, but this is standing ovation. Hey, Warren ain't in the same place. You shoot coders wanna save face. Racks can't fit in essays. Captain outfit breaks. Too bad stayed late. New platinum rings, chains. Everything's so boring. I'ma take it off when I wanna. I don't dress to impress. Hey, only speak real on the net. Yeah, many be fake on the set. Yeah, I still push like a rep. I still cook like a chef. And I'm preaching what I meant. And I'm preaching what I, yeah.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, Smoothie King Center. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And let's take a look now at some numbers from Max Strus.
And I'm sure he's hoping to correct the dip his three-point percentage has suffered over the last 10 games. He's going to be hustling hard to pull that back up again.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, they've got Miles Bridges. Anthony is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Richards in at the 5 down low. And for the Pelicans, we've got Davis, Jordan Poole out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. Heading towards the end of the season, Brent, how you feeling about this year's play-in tournament?
Super excited about it, BA. I mean, you think about the NBA, the highest level where it's win and you stay in kind of games. That's the kind of stuff that the league and its fans have been craving for years.
Here we go. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Irving against Poole. Irving, the pass to Anthony. Back to Irving. From the arc. Oh, planks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Pass to Poole. Davis with a screen on Irving to the paint. And Davis slams it home.
Poole showing he's more comfortable in that pick and roll setting. He can be dangerous.
Now Irving fires for 3. Davis with a rebound. Middleton left side. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
A great vision by Davis, showing off those point guard skills from back in high school.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Poole against Irving. Over Poole. Another miss by Irving. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Davis. Davis, a screen. Poole for three. The shot comes out.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Anthony, the pass to Richards. Inside. From 7 feet away. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Now here's Middleton. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Spins. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Poole. Fires the three. Richards pulls it in. Irving with it. Poole picks him up. Irving, the pass to Anthony. And here's Richards. Shot, left block. Anthony with a bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Poole against Irving. Poole outside. This one for three. Davis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I like seeing AD attack the offensive glass. He uses his length so well, just so long.
Anthony, the pass to Bridges.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Miles Bridges. 2 shots.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Poole against Irving. Davis a screen. Poole from long range. Rebound Minnesota.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Irving. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And Davis has got the ball here for the Pelicans.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
Now here's Anthony. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Davis with the defensive effort.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. Poole against Irving. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from 11. Jump shot is good that time. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night. And here are the Pelicans now. It's a 3-point game. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
It seemed like coming into that game, they looked a little off, and they never really hit their stride.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
Anthony against Jones. To the left wing. Anthony in the post. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dort, the pass to Anthony. Over Jones. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 6 points.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
You know, Brent, something that really stands out about Lou Dort is his razor-sharp defense.
Well, he puts a ton of pressure on shooters and will lock up star players. And the reason why, BA, he's got this low center of gravity. He gets up underneath guys, and he continues to be a pest for every minute that he's defending.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight, and the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Both free throws good from Davis.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Richards, the pass to Irving, and the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
For 3, Bridges. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's Middleton. 6 points for him. Davis with a screen on Dort. Here's Middleton. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Outside Irving. No good there. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. Pass to Jones. Outside Davis. Here's Hendricks. Knocked away. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Pass to Hendricks. Poole outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Zubats, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Strus, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Anthony against Jones. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. The Pelicans pull it in.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Now here's Poole. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Jones. Zubats, screen. Tries it from 19. Jones misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And there's the lob. And he lays in the alley-oop pass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Now here's Jones. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. On the wing, Davis. Drills the baseline jumper. Davis has got 8.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Anthony finds Strus. Bridges, a screen on Poole. Bridges misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Hendricks, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Poole. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's Anthony with the ball for Minnesota. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 6. Poole outside. Pass to Hendricks. Poole against Strus. Davis with a screen on Strus. Poole from long range. Knocks down the triple.
And Poole has that unlimited kind of range. I wonder who influenced that.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac. What do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Cooper comes in for Anthony. And let's see which teams have been unwavering at the free throw line since the All-Star break. The Timberwolves, #1.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
Here's Cooper. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So it'll be Miles Bridges shooting. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. The Pelicans making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. New Orleans has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Zubac. To the middle. He's off on that one. Strus with a defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Now here's Jones. Out to Bridges. Outside Strus. Here's Bridges. 6 to shoot. Tipped. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Lataze's checked in for Richards. Vincent comes in for Bridges. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Cooper. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Middleton outside. Over Strus. Middleton, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Irving. On the wing, Jones. No made baskets yet. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by New Orleans.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Now here's Irving. Coming off a 28-point game against Washington.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
40 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Sasser. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Got a hand on it. To the paint. And stolen by Jones. And there it is for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
A big-time effort for Chris Middleton, providing a lot of energy for the Pelicans. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brett, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, B.A. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative. And you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers in this league, has a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from three. And you got to keep them guessing.
On the court for the Timberwolves. They've got Kyrie Irving. Max Strus is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Vincent in a shooting guard. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans have developed a tremendous chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, quote, all of those guys play the game the right way. They want to be unselfish and make sure their teammates are involved. We're really fortunate as a team that our top guys bring that mentality on a nightly basis. Brian?
Yeah, chemistry and leadership. They have it. Thanks, Allie. Here's Childress. No points so far. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. On the wing, Strus. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Pass to Middleton. The three. And another three for New Orleans.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Robbed. Here's Childress. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Timberwolves trail. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Covington's checked in.
Team foul. Timberwolves substitution. Number 33.
Here's Strus. 20 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. Here's Vincent. 5 to shoot to win the run. Gets the three to fall. Vincent's got his second basket of the night.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass to Sasser. Middleton with it. Here's Sasser. Zubac with a screen on Irving. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's where you got to give Zubac the ball because he's good at capitalizing close to the bucket.
Outside Irving. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pelicans cleared away. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Buries it from 3. And now it's an 11-point New Orleans lead.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Back to Vincent. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Zubac with a screen on Irving. Here's Sasser. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, Covington with a block.
You see why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
And here's Strus outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to Sasser. Zubac with a screen on Jones. Here's Sasser. Here's Middleton. The 3 ball. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's what Zubats is here for, making plays in the trenches.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves, trailing by 13. Pass to Covington. And here's Strus. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Davis.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Richards is checked in for Covington. Lou Dort comes in for Jones. And Anthony subbed in for Vincent. Now here's Middleton. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Lou Dort picks one up. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
No good on the second free throw.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Anthony, the pass to Strus. Now Richards. Pass to Anthony. Irving looking around to snap the cold streak. Anthony with a bucket.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Jones. Middleton with it. Now Jones. Zubats with a screen on Anthony. Here's Jones on target from about 13 feet. Jones has got 5. Here's Irving doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Pass to Anthony. Three-pointer. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Hendricks. Now here's Middleton. Here's Childress. He's guarded by Irving. Strus against Middleton. Anthony grabs the board.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Zubats. It's Middleton on the wing, covered by Strus, and Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Poole. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
Free throw good. Poole. And both free throws good for Poole.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Bridges, a screen on Jones. Inside. Bridges down low. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The athletic Middleton on that play snakes his pass right through the defense. That's a nice pick and roll.
Anthony, the pass to Bridges. Pass to Richards. Now Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Bridges. Anthony misses.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Outside Jones. Back to Davis. Poole with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Middleton, a good look. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
Not a great idea to not put a body on AD. He'll find ways around you and throw it in.
Bridges, a screen on Jones. Here's Anthony. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. Anthony's got 13 now.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Middleton outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Tries to save it. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Zubats, he's checked in for New Orleans. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Bridges outside. Anthony against Jones. Anthony outside. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Jones. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Bridges. Davis hits. 12 points for him.
The size and skill combination really puts pressure on the D. Davis, so good at using it to his advantage.
And here's Anthony. He's got 13. Richards, the pass to Anthony. Outside Strus. Now Bridges from deep. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous laps there defensively.
Anthony against Jones. To the inside. And finished off by Davis.
Tenacious on the inside. Davis great at getting interior positioning and then capitalizing.
Anthony finds Bridges. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half of basketball. Yep, that one goes.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Jones with the ball. 5 points in the game. Poole outside. Davis down low. He's guarded by Bridges. Got it. Davis has got 16 points.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Bridges. Davis on the double team. Back to Anthony. Outside Strus. Richards with it. He's guarded by Zubats. Anthony, the pass to Bridges. From outside, off the mark.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
Poole with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And here's Zubats. The shot, no good. Bridges against Zubats. Now here's Anthony. Defense right on it. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. Anthony's got 10 points in the quarter. And so it's New Orleans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving because so far it's working. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
we just have to be ourselves, you know, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their defense is about as soft as hush puppies, giving the offense buffet, all they can eat.
Speaking of hush puppies, I like your foot.